Hey guys, it's Bao with JohnyTechReview and I hope you guys are doing well. Today I have a quick little review of this little unit here that I just got in for review. This is called the Dragon Touch Classic 10, and what this is a Wi-Fi picture frame. Pretty simple here, as you can see. It's a 10-inch, that's why it's called a Classic 10. In the back, let's look at some of the information that I come with. This is a 10.1-inch IPS screen with a resolution of 1280 by 800, which is pretty standard for this type of unit. You have a 16GB built-in memory, which is good for about 4,000 pictures. You can invite friends to share, you can share video, and I guess touchscreen operation, so pretty simple. And I have iOS and Android device here for app. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So we got a little ribbon here, a little red ribbon. Let's move this out of the way. So here we have the unit in the middle. Let's take a look at some of the accessories first. Look like we got a little power supply here. So it just look like a little stand to keep it on the table, like one of these screwing stand for the back. And here is a mini USB cable. That's a pretty old type of cable. Surprised to see it's still around. Small little user menu at the bottom. So here is the unit itself, as you can see. Tell you to turn it on, find the device ID connected to the app, and then set it up online. This is I would say a brown color. It's a very dark chocolate brown color. It looks really nice. Has a little white canvas border around it, as you can see. In the back here we have some port, and this look like the memory slot, SD slot here. It look like that is an audio out USB cable, and this is the mini USB, and then this is the power adapter. And then there's a hanging hook, so you can hang it, or you can use that little screw here to kind of keep it in place. A lot of other digital picture frame has a similar setup, so you only get one angle, but this is what it looks like. You put it on the table. So here's the app. It's called RPhoto. A pretty bad review. Hopefully it's not terrible. Let's just give it a try. So guys, I've been using this Dragon Touch Classic 10 picture frame for about 2 weeks now, and I want to give you guys a little bit of feedback on it. So for me, the unit, it's a really nice design unit. You have a dark brown wooden frame along with a kind of white canvas border here. Behind the scene is basically just an Android tablet, for lack of a better term. So I use a lot of Android set-top box before, and they basically have a very similar interface, and the only difference is that in your Dragon Touch you are very limited to the aspect of using just the device for video and pictures, right? So of course you can use the app to upload the pictures to the picture frame, but there are a few quirks that I would like to show you guys later when I demonstrate. Other than that, in the back you have a way to stand this unit on the table. It looks pretty nice on the table. And then you can also hang it using this little typical, little hole where you can hang it using a nail or something like that. The unit itself, even though running for days, doesn't really get that hot. I mean, all the functionality is pretty simple here to just display pictures or videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how fast it boot up. You can see here, it's starting to boot now. So right now I'm using the internal memory, and I'm using the picture that was uploaded to the cloud that was downloaded directly into the unit. As you can see there, roughly about 30 seconds so far, and we should be getting into the main screen here in a second. As you can see, this is basically the typical main screen. Here you have like the collage of calendar that automatically change. I have it set right now, I believe, for like 30 seconds for it to kick in. The picture frame, you don't touch it. You see here, it's kicking in, so maybe that was 15 seconds, but it kicked in and it's switching pictures. Because it is a fully touchscreen, you can of course move and play with it. You can also go back. You can have a floating like Android button, like a soft touch button to do that, but I turn it off. And even if you're playing around here, it's still kicking that 15 seconds, it's still kicking. So it's kind of interesting that they're not really controlling that. You have here the current temperature that you can set. You have the calendar date. You can set alarm if you want to, and then you can do videos. So if you click here, it will launch the picture app, and then you can pick any picture, for example. Then it will start a slideshow, and in your slideshow you can set it to do stuff like random and that kind of thing. I'm gonna go back real quick to show you the main screen, and I'm gonna go here to the setting. So in here you can see there's a picture frame ID. You can send email to it. You can use the app and pair with that picture frame ID. Under user management, you can add different user. I have myself here. PC control, you can also set up like a hotspot here, and then your PC, your laptop or something like that can connect to it if you want to do that. There is Wi-Fi here. You can connect the Wi-Fi. Currently I have connected to my home Wi-Fi network. Album setting, you can do stuff like full screen show. You see here slideshow every 15 idle for 15 seconds, it will show up, and that's what happened. And it will wait 15 seconds, and then the transition is random. Let me show you some of the transition effect, about 10 effect. So I have it on random, so it will change often. Screen is responsive, not too bad. And then under system setting, you have stuff like sound, display, date, language, different language here. Auto on off, you can set that to automatically come on and go to sleep. My only concern right now is that this unit does not have a built-in like a motion sensor. I have another smaller unit that I use at work, and it has like an infrared sensor. And what happened with the infrared sensor is that if you walk away from it and it doesn't detect any infrared, it will just kind of go to sleep. So now I want to show you the app that comes with this device. You have to download it from the App Store. It supports both iOS and Android. But here the app is called R Photo, as you can see right here. So when you first use the app, you do have to register for an account. If you want to upload pictures, and within the app there's a few different options, but of course you can go to photo and you can kind of see and take a picture if you want to. You can also go to video and do the same thing, record a video if you want to do that. Under devices, you can see that the current device that are bound to your unit, and you can add more if you want to. Under message, there are notifications of the last few pictures I sent to the device. You can't really send message back and forth. I don't know why they call that message. It should just be called notification. And then under media, you can pick the media on your device. So here, let me just pick a few pictures. I want to show you an example here. What happened when you select more than 9 pictures. So the unit only let you select up to 9 pictures, which is kind of odd. And it transferred pretty fast too, so I don't know why limit at 9, maybe 15, 20, 30, I don't know. But you can select up to 9, and then you can hit done. On the next page, it will show you which device you want to send it to. I only have one device. I call it drag and touch here. I hit the send button. And you can even add caption if you want to, but you can see here the speed is pretty fast. Well, at least last time I tried this, it was really fast. Maybe I'm in a bad spot right now, but there you go. So there you go, 9 pictures all done. And that's basically the whole app. There's not much here you can do here from the app other than sending pictures to it, or take a new pictures or video and send to the unit. And then under about, you can see some more information like system and all that kind of information there. And that's basically about all of for the unit. Overall, the unit is really simple to use. You can, of course, just stick in a memory card or an SD card to just add pictures or videos. It supports a bunch of different formats. I just use it to just upload some pictures directly from my phone. To me, the unit is really good and it works pretty well, but there are 2 small things that I would say gripes to have with. Number one is that, as you can see here, the screensaver always kick on automatically, even though I'm using the unit. It should be smart enough to know that if the unit is inactive, you know, someone is messing with it, you shouldn't be jumping into the screensaver. So that's what it does. The other thing is missing an IR sensor or some kind of motion sensor that will kick the unit on only when someone's around. That's typically a very nice feature that I saw a lot of other picture frame has that these don't have. Other than that, the picture quality is really good. I think it's very solid. It's an IPS screen, so the picture is really good. It's come out really accurate. You know, all these pictures most of them are taken from my iPhone, so coming into here, it looks really good. So if you're looking for a digital picture frame solution, this works pretty well. It looks pretty nice in design, and so far I haven't freezed anything like that yet. So guys, that is my quick review of the Drag and Touch Classic 10. So it is a nice 10-inch IPS screen that displays really good pictures. You can even do video because there's a built-in slow speaker. It's not very loud, but other than that, I use it for pictures and it works pretty well. I like the fact it comes with a little plastic stand that you screw in and let it rest on your table, and the angle was quite good. Other than that, you can hang on the wall if you want to do that. I would challenge a company to provide a much longer cable. Typically a 6 feet cable, power cable is good, but if you're trying to hang on the wall and you're trying to hide this cable, you're gonna have to run it in the wall and stuff like that, and I do wish that they have a better option. They could also opt for a micro USB or a USB-C adapter. That would really help to, you know, give you a versatile buying another cable using a much longer cable, but that's kind of what you stuck with, their own proprietary adapter. So I really appreciate Drag and Touch for sending this unit out for me to review. Hope you guys enjoy this short review, and I hope it's helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment box down below. Hope you guys having a good week, and I will see you in a future review. Thank you.